Alright.
Has to stay inside when they're cuffed, though.
Yeah,
Don't leave.
Okay.
I'll move the car.
Alright. Oh my, you guys, no more shadow realm. Come over here, ladies. Come over here.
Right.
I'm gonna be cuffing you up, all right?
Cuff them up and don't leave the house.
All right. They're both cuffed. I'll stay in here.
What a lovely house. Did you decorate it yourself?
Christmas tree.
Listen, guys, I'm sure you know this isn't our house.
Really?
Live who?
But I thought you had such a taste.
All right. Well, I just want to let you guys know you got honestly, Copper, you're guilty by association, all right?
What? Association with who?
We're here for Jenny.
Oh no, what did I do this time?
Jenny, you've been very, very naughty.
You have?
Oh my God, Abdul's trying to be a cop, or what's going on?
Yeah, Abdul wants to be a cop.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just waiting for the other guy to come in here. He'll be the one asking the questions.
okay. What a lovely ring you have on your finger.
Appreciate that. Church Cross.
Yeah, my best friend.
Okay. I'd like to say that's what I'd like to say. Oh my God, he's in love with you.
Who, Crosses?
Yeah.
Oh no, God no, he doesn't like British girls.
No,
likes
he
Australian.
says right here, I thought you were in love. He says, I'm only in love with you.
No, my house. He's in love with the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Boyfriend is in a Twitter petty beef with his boyfriend. Who the hell you talking? Who's he talking about?
He's talking about Nick Simone and
You're dating Nick Simone?
No, let me fuck. Ew.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, true. Nick, for real? Come on. Seriously, you could do better than that, Jenny.
Please, I don't.
Give me a second. Let me
go
pick
for
this up.
Karens, okay? I just don't go for Karen.
Yeah, like, for real. He really is a Karen.
Hello.
Hey,
Did you just call someone a Karen?
Yeah, hey, babe. I got 2 cops kidnapped here. Can I call you back?
It's okay, bye.
Damn, Jenny.
Yeah, you, like...
Whatever you do, don't expose yourself.
Yeah, I won't.
All right, where are they?
Right here. You don't...
So I can see him.
You don't... All right.
Ah, yes.
Maybe because we're cuffed.
See him now?
Oh, I see them.
Yo, you free?
Yeah. Can you give me, like, 20 minutes?
Yes, I can give you 20 minutes.
I need to talk to you. You got to be around. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, give me, like, 20 minutes.
All right, bye.
Let's cut to the chase. Miss Hall.
Yeah.
How long have you been sleeping with Serge Cross?
I don't sleep with Serge Cross. He's gay.
Typical cover-up.
No,
One of my dear
literally,
friends uses the
he's
same
gay.
cover-up.
No, I can tell you now, if Serge is into women, he's into Australian women. There's nothing there between
I've heard
us.
that one before. My friend claims he's straight, but he's actually gay. He does the same, but the opposite. I've seen this trick one too many times.
No, he doesn't have anything towards me. Pity, because I'm amazing, but nah, nothing there. He's just my best friend.
Best friend. And what do you do with your best friend?
What do you mean?
What do
take-
you do?
What do? I drive around with him on duty.
Interesting. Have you ever been to his house?
Oh yeah, of course. He showed me it when it was decorated by the guys from pictures.
Interesting. You go there often?
He took care of my pets while Pred was starting to burn down my
Liar.
house. What?
Do you go there often?
Well, not really.
Hmm.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna go when he looks after the pets.
Does he go to your house?
Yeah, he stores a car there because he's close to Ron's, which is where he's the CEO of. So
And where's your house?
I have two. I have one next to the Diamond Dogs and one in the Vinewood.
Hmm. Why next to the Diamond Dogs?
I bought that house first. They moved in after. I was alone
Hmm.
on that street, and it was great.
Interesting. You work for a few companies, don't you?
Yes, I work for many.
You work at Jeb Oil.
Yes, that's the company that supplies gas to Ironhog. I own that.
Hmm. Ironhog doesn't use Ron Oil?
No, so you rent the pumps from Ron Oil, and then you make the gas, and then you sell it as your own company.
Hmm. So you work for both Ron Oil and Jeb Oil.
Yeah, I work for Ron to sell the parts that you saw in my pocket, and then I run Jeb Oil, which is my oil that I make from renting those pumps.
Hmm. What do you do at Ron Oil?
I'm a supervisor. I sell parts, and I go around and fix gas stations when they
Who do
break.
you work with at Ron Oil?
I don't know. There's loads of people who work at Ron Oil.
Who?
Serge is CEO, who's obviously my best friend, so I work with him. But then
You
there's
didn't
like,
mention that you worked with him. You told me you drive around with him.
oh yeah, I work with him in 2 jobs. I work 3 jobs
That's
actually.
strike one. 3
they-
strikes. She's out.
Okay, but you didn't ask. I work. Okay, do you want to know between myself and Serge? 'Cause
We
work at,
want
like,
full
5 companies.
transparency here, Jenny.
Yeah, your full transparency is we work at like 5 companies together. He's the CEO of Ron Oil. He's the COO of my company. We both work at the PD. We both work at Paleto Pets, and I can't remember the 5th one, unfortunately.
Hmm. Seems like you do a lot more than drive around.
We work there at different times. He wakes up earlier than me nowadays.
Hmm. Now, tell me, what does he do in that basement of his?
Oh, his cuck basement?
That's no cuck basement.
He has like I think it's like a medical / cook basement. He doesn't
A
You're
really
torture
saying
do
chamber.
cook
any-
or cuck?
Oh, it's in cuck, as in he uses it to people like borrow it to cuckold their partner from him.
I didn't
What the
know
fuck?
cuckolding involved killing
Oh no,
people.
he doesn't kill people. That's just him being edgy because he's like ex-doctor, head chief of
Mm.
medicine. He's just edgy like that.
You know what's edgy?
What?
Associating with the Simones is edgy.
Name someone in the city that isn't associated with them.
Me.
You are by through like connections, right?
No.
Actually, yeah.
Wait, did
I'm
she?
sure you have a friend at some point who is friends of a friend of a friend.
How you're friends with the Bundys?
I work with the Bundys, and I used to be close with Bundy. Yes.
Hmm. Very
Both.
close, I would say.
We both ran the investigation division at PD together.
Ah, investigations.
Yeah.
Now, who's the most wanted man in the city?
Now probably Michael Simone.
Interesting. And the 2 people who ran investigations could not catch him.
We did catch him, but then he got prison broke.
And then he died. But you already know about that.
Well, he faked his death, is what he did.
Ah,
Awful.
so tell me more.
So his body got kidnapped or whatever, and then he got blown up in front of myself and Copper when we were like going to save him, because obviously we still have to preserve life as a police officer. And he got blown up in front of us, and then nobody would let us touch the bodies only the doctors were allowed to. And they allowed, I think, Copper, was it you or was it someone else they allowed in to at least take a little bit of blood to test it? And then they gave us all the results back. And we kind of just dismissed it and let it go. And then, like,
Who gave
6 months,
what results? What
the
doctors were
doctors-
involved?
I don't know. They're on the autopsy report. The
Where's
doctors
the
gave us the
autopsy
result.
report?
Oh, it's on the docket for his court case. Anyone can access that. And then basically,
Find
what
that
happened
information.
is, well, I can tell you what happens is that we left.
Chad,
for
I
about
wasn't
5
listening. What
months,
happened?
But then people were acting weird around me all the time and talking to him in the first person, like saying we and I. So
Fuck,
I
what did he
just told
say?
over the
Somebody
autopsy
fucking tell
and
me, what did he say?
realized The autopsy was wrong. And then I told Brian Bass.
It was inconsistencies.
Well, it was inconsistency. There was 2 sets of blood, but
Fuck.
nobody ran the second set of blood and nobody rechecked it. So I went and I told, and this was in December, Brian Bass.
Fuck.
Chad and Gunner.
Fuck.
I then tried to look into it, and I told Bass all about this. Bass knew about it, but then Jaeger decided to break my knees. So I kept getting threats by people who knew Michael, so I stopped looking into it. And then the PD got a picture
Oh, the doctors,
of
the
Michael being
doctors, right?
alive. And then 2 days later after that, I get a phone call from Michael telling me he's alive.
On that autopsy information on the Simone court case. All right, I'm gonna look it up right now.
This. Things are about to get very serious.
Dude, when was
Over
this?
what?
When was this court case again?
It was ages ago. You're gonna have to go back a bit. It's like over a year old.
All right.
Depending on how this goes, a second squad may show up here.
Okay.
If that second squad shows up, well, let's just hope that doesn't happen for you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it on the forums chat.
So
I
tell
don't want
me.
to die.
What are you hiding?
I don't remember.
You
I'm
know
just typing
more
in
than you're telling
Simone.
me.
No,
Did
I
you
really
help
don't.
with faking the death of Michael Simone?
No.
Did the Bundys?
No. In fact, none of us helped, and his own brother didn't know he'd faked his death.
You
Everyone
really
found
believe
out.
that?
Well, that's what I was told. Actually,
told
yeah,
you that?
because do you want to know? Myself and Copper were at the moment when he died was there, and Nick Simone was there, and I've never heard a person cry like that. Like I would never like to hear that again in my life.
I found it.
You ever watch a movie?
I watch movies
Sometimes.
sometimes.
You ever cry during a movie?
Yeah, but not in the heart wrenching, gutting way this was. It was kind of horrible.
Hmm.
Great
Search their
movies.
phones.
Right.
Why does Cleo Shaw live with the Bundys?
She used to be their daughter, or she is their daughter,
Is
or was. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up with their relationships.
Fuck
she
chat.
know
was
they have
adopted?
fight.
No.
Yeah, I believe so.
Interesting.
How do you?
I think she still is.
I got a question for you, Jenny.
Yeah.
If you say you're fucking Nicholas Simone, how do you get in contact with him? I don't see any text message history between you and him.
We're not fucking. I don't fuck Nicholas Simone.
Well, how do you speak to them if there's no message history between them?
Sometimes he calls me from unknown numbers to try and make out that I'm corrupt. Then usually he's wrong, and then he gets all upset with me, and that's kind of it when it comes to Nick.
So why is he even calling you?
Nick didn't like that I started looking into Michael's death, and he got really annoyed that I was seen at the grave to the point where he kidnapped my doctor and held her at
Pause.
knife point. What?
You stated before that even Nick thought he was dead.
He
If
did,
he thought
but
that, why would he be so upset that you're looking into it? Wouldn't he
Because
want
I
to find out
believe-
why and how?
because I believe between the time that he was dead and the time that I started looking into it, I believe that he may have discovered that he was alive.
What am I looking for here? I don't understand.
I don't like lies.
They're not lies.
Nick has a problem of
Yeah.
telling us information and then like a week later going back on the information that he says to us.
Yeah.
You're in contact with Nick as well. What about Michael?
Yes.
What do you talk about with Michael?
Until about a week ago, I've only talked to him one time. He called me to find out who was the most wanted most threatening,
All right.
elusive criminal in the city was. I told him his Maximilian Thoroughbred, and then he got very upset with me and hung up. And then, yeah, then he started calling me last week.
What did he tell you last week?
He wanted to speak about his charges and finding some kind of conclusion for him being wanted. Told him he needs a lawyer with a bar license.
Let's see. So you're stating here you had no involvement in the faking of Michael Simone's death, and you have
Not
no
at all.
involvement with the Simones.
Oh no, I spoke to Michael up until recently. He used to call me and ask me about his plea deal. I mean, I considered him a friend up to about a month ago. Oh, well,
A
really up
friend
to his
until
death.
a month ago.
Up to his death, yeah. And then I found out he was alive. And
You're a
then he
joke.
tried to...
We got
Right.
something.
No, not. He tried to use me to get PD information. I'm not cool with that, so I cut ties.
Oh. So you were helping one
No,
of the supposedly most
no,
wanted
he
men.
was. The word there is trying to. I don't.
he,
I
Oh,
hold-
you
he
considered
fishes
one of the
and baits
most
for
wanted men
information.
a friend.
I use friend as though I is somebody
A
that I
man
can
who's
talk
been
to.
going around blowing things up.
I mean, he blew
That's
me up.
your
Yes.
friend as an investigator, as a cop.
Well, what's the saying? Keep your
Oh.
friends close and your enemies closer.
There's a tactic, and it's a tactic that I use with Jenny, where she had a direct communication with Michael Simone, so that in the shadows I can investigate him while she maintains an open line of communication in hopes of him making a mistake
That's
and
not what
exposing
she
himself.
said.
Well, that's what's
She
happening.
said he was a friend.
I use the term light loosely to someone that I speak
The word
to.
friend is not loosey when we're speaking about the most wanted man.
I mean, if it gives us an edge to get him to mess up, I encourage it.
He's not here. It's me and her.
Who did you get an order from here that you told him to ping multiple times?
Say that again, sorry?
You told somebody to ping 551 here. You put multiple orders with this person. Who is this?
What? Maltese for what?
I don't know. It says I have your order. I still have your order. Ping 551.
Oh,
Coming to...
Lucille Hammond. She works for, again, Iron Hog Fabrications. She makes stuff for PD when we were CPD. She'd make awards.
This was 2 days ago.
Yeah, she made badges. She made chips for us for an event that's about to happen.
When you were friends with Michael Simone, what made you consider him a friend?
I wouldn't really say like, I don't know, just he was somebody that while giving me the information that I could use against you in court would also just genuinely ask how I am, and in that city that's very rare. And that's basically
What type
kind
of
of it.
information would he give you?
Oh, so if you don't know, his entire docket posting is based on evidence he gave me through text. He would straight up just admit things to me.
You call yourself an investigator?
Not anymore. No, I'm just a deputy now.
You are foolish indeed.
I
So a
don't think
wanted
so. It
man
worked.
gives you crumbs and you eat them all up,
No,
not thinking they're
he-
poisoned.
No, he gave me the entire point of his entire court case that Brian now has.
And how's that going for you? Your friend seems to be safe, just where you wanted him.
He's turned himself in, so I can't really say he's safe. And also,
Bro, I can't find this
again,
Simone shit
I'm
on the
nothing
internet.
to do with Michael anymore. I handed everything over to Brian and Bess, and I've kept out of it pretty much.
I can't
Kept
find
out of it because you couldn't bear the thought of bringing down your friend.
No, because everyone started accusing me of sleeping with him, and I think it's really fucking gross.
Maybe
That
because
my entire
you
professionalism is
protected him
diminished
and
now.
saved him all this
I never
time.
protected him or saved
You
him.
just
In
stated
fact,
you
all
were
the
friends with him.
all my information went to Brian, Bass.
What is this
Hopper,
picture you texted
Bundy.
Brian Knight with Miguel Almirian in the Simone car?
So you can go further down. You will see that Michael Simone texts me with a picture of Miguel, and then text me a picture of that.
I
and
don't
he
have
wanted
his
me to
number.
pass-
What's Michael Simone's number? Do you know what it
I
starts ends with?
No, I'm sorry. He texted me and he called me and asked me to pass this on to Brian, so I did.
I found it. Is it
Yeah.
a bunch of blue wall? You just messaging him not responding? If I die because you're Russian friends, I didn't.
Yes, that's it.
This is Michael Simone.
I think so. I'm not sure. Probably.
I
got
know,
really
I know you're
mad
not
at him.
okay, and I'll do everything I can. I care about you, Michael, and I want you to stay safe.
Yeah, that's when he was kidnapped.
And then he messages you 8 days ago. Just picture Miguel, so with his car.
Yeah.
And what'd you
Because he
do?
wanted me
Yeah, what'd you
to
do with
pass
it?
it on to Brian, Snow, Hopper. I think they passed it on to Bass.
Okay.
Move him again real quick so I can see him.
Okay. If you want me to be honest with you, Jenny, from what you're saying, through what I'm reading with your text with Michael Simone, it looks like you care about him. You don't just type all that and lose feelings about a guy
Yeah,
six
but
months later.
then- Well, yeah, it's been 6 months. That's exactly why I've lost anything.
I'm gonna be upfront with you both. Put him here.
Right.
I don't want to die.
I know about your operation. Maybe not your operation, but the Simone operation. And all the people's involvement. The cult they
Ooh.
run. The people they brainwash. Are you aware of the brainwashing?
They don't. What?
Be careful with your answer.
I don't know what you're on about. I am so sorry.
Oh, Copper.
Can I ask something?
Don't be as foolish.
Are you talking about like the damage control?
I'm talking about the brainwashing they do.
I wasn't invited to that.
For example, Gunner. Ring any bells?
Bro, what?
Oh, he was
Mm.
brainwashed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made me inject. Oh, I remember all that. That was like a
Oh,
year
they made
ago.
you and now you remember.
Yeah, with Brian. Brian did it. Brian had to inject
Mm.
Gunner with metamorphine every 15 minutes or he would
Mhm.
die.
Hmm.
Yeah, Brian was there. Brian did it.
And who do you think brainwashed him?
It was the Toby device that was on his face that we couldn't take off to blow him up.
And who do you think brainwashed him?
I think
Oh.
it was Michael.
Lily
Michael.
Pond? Hold on. Lily
Mm.
Pond dated Michael Simone?
And you were friends
No,
with
she
the
was
man.
like flirting with him.
You
Yeah.
were friends
she-
with the man who brainwashed a cop up until a month ago.
Well, I was more trying to use him to get the information like I did
Oh, and
to
how
get on
did
the
that
docket.
go?
I got a docket out of it.
And how'd that go?
He got caught and then he broke out and then Brian took over.
Hmm. And when he broke out, is that when your friendship began?
No, my friendship had been well before that so that I could get all the information that we then used to go to court about it. Tried to go to court with.
Hmm.
Like, I'll tell you this much. All my phone has been subpoenaed by the PD every single time I spoke with Simone. So they have all this information that you're currently reading.
Since you know so much about Simone,
Mm-hmm.
what's the top 3 organizations he is associated with?
Oh, I don't know that much. I think it's Hades, Ron, and something else.
Companies aside.
Who is he close with? His brother, who's in Seaside. Benji, who's in Seaside. He used to be. Well, I don't know if he still is because they're obviously dramming at the moment. He used to be really close with Nancy Drew as well.
What's his relationship with Serge Cross?
Serge hates him because.
Lies. Serge works at multiple of his businesses.
Yeah, no, he's there because of
Must
Michael
really
Ron.
hate him.
No, Michael Ron.
Hmm.
He's there because of he works with Michael Ron Discross, very close with Michael Ron. Yeah, no, Serge hates him. He got blown up by Michael. There's a work in a business with someone who you hate. It's not hard. If you never see them, does it matter?
Really? So
Yeah.
why does Serge work for his other businesses that Ron is not a part of?
Because Serge likes to work at a lot of businesses around the city.
Oh, must really hate him.
What do you mean, really hate? Like, I don't
Snacks
understand
going out of
what you're,
hand.
what you're trying to say here. Serge is
Serge works at
Nothing.
Parsons.
yeah,
Does he
because he's a
not?
certified doctor.
Hmm. He knows a lot about the brain, does he not?
Well, he was the chief of medicine. I fucking hope so.
Hmm. Interesting. Works for Ron Oil. Ron Corp. Also works for Seaside.
Yeah, he's friends with Reggie.
Friends with a lot of friends of the Simones. He must really hate them.
Well, again, you're talking about Reggie when Reggie was a judge and Serge was a judge at the same time, so they're friends. And then you're talking about Michael Ron, who is close with
Why is
Serge.
Serge no longer a judge?
Because he didn't like the way the city treated the way that the city was with people.
The corrupt establishment. The same cause as the Simones.
No, he didn't like that he couldn't help people, so he's just good.
Why? Why couldn't he help people?
Well, it was more like he would wake up at 4 a.m, come and
Oh,
help with the bench
shit.
trial, and then people would tell him to go fuck himself, and he just kind of got tired of that.
Lines up perfectly.
What?
The fact that he's helping brainwash people for the Simones.
Oh, I'm with all due respect, you are absolutely crazy if you think that's true at all.
Oh, you think this is funny?
No, I think it's ridiculous the notion of you thinking Serge would have anything to
invite
do
the
with the
guests.
Simones.
I have your phone on me, dumbass.
What are you looking at?
Who's this person that you're texting here? In the ICU room stable when you asked for any update on Suarez.
That is Winston Walker.
What did you buy from Michael Simone a year ago?
I invoiced him $50,000 for wasting my time.
Oh. You got somebody asking about you, Jenny?
Have you dumped my phone? I don't.
No one cares
What's
about
going
me.
on?
There's a
Sorry, I'm
somebody's
sorry.
texting you. You say, "Are you okay?" 11 minutes ago. Try to find somebody. Can we chat after Storm, please? Who is this?
Don't know.
This was 2 weeks ago. He sent you a picture of a casket. Actually, this is pretty interesting.
Picture of what?
A casket with like a horn, an animal with horns with candles on it.
Oh, a skull with horns.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
think-
You're the best. Thank you
Oh.
for being you. Thank you, and right back
Oh.
at you.
Who's that from?
Oh, that's Hayes.
Hayes.
Kenzie,
He's a lovely officer. Yeah.
And I live a very sad life. None of my texts are juicy or interesting.
Oh, you should see these text messages with her and Michael Simone.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
she's got them all. She's got them
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Hey, come here really quick. Hey, Angel keeps, not Angel, Mary keeps calling me. Should I just tell her tomorrow or should I just tell her to wait around?
Just tell her, like, hold up, you're in the middle of something.
Alright.
Yo. Alright.
Buyer, that's all.
Hey.
Hey, Ramee.
I need you to just wait a little bit, alright? I'm in the middle of something.
I can't.
Wait, how long?
can't.
How long can you give me?
I can't
really,
wait.
really?
Are you gonna be awake tomorrow?
Fuck. Okay. Can you stick around for like 20 minutes?
You said 20
They're
minutes. 30
hot up
minutes
here.
ago,
Do not
Ramee.
leave the house. Cops
I'm
are all
not.
over.
I'm not. Listen, I'm in the. Give me, like-
Listen, I understand you might do something. I'm not well. I can't really.
Okay,
stick
all right.
around, you
Yeah,
know?
then do your thing. Do your thing. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. You know.
Yeah. Can I talk to you tomorrow?
Yeah,
then?
we'll do it tomorrow. We'll
Does
talk.
that work?
We'll talk tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Bye, Ramee.
Peace.
Get Denzel on the radio.
Should I call him? Okay.
Yo,
Yo, 333.8, by the way.
333.8. All right, Harry and I are hopping on.
All right.
Whole force is looking for you.
Yo, radio check.
Yeah. Hey, when you come up here, I don't know what the move is, but make sure you disguise yourself.
Yeah, I don't know if Kay told you the block is fucking hot right now.
Of course it is.
There's like 4 fucking cops in the area.
Nick hates cops because he thinks they're all corrupt, and
Mhm.
Michael hates
We're trying to lead
the
them away.
entire judicial service because they think they are corrupt too.
All right.
That's for who they hang out with. I'm pretty
And
sure.
why do
you'll-
they think this?
Michael's a hypocrite. And
I've
believes that
never
pe-
even heard of these guys.
Yeah,
What have they
Michael's.
done to hate the police so much?
Well, they're just like Nick is just. I don't know. He's Karen. He just doesn't. He thinks that every time we don't do exactly what he says, that
Mhm.
we're doing it to be against him, and we're
We're
corrupt.
lazy.
We're lazy. As for Michael, he's just kind of hypocritical, who says that like the judicial is wrong until it works in his favor. It's kind of a lot of going around in circles.
What kind of weaponry do they possess?
I don't know, but from past, they've both been able to get over military grade equipment from what we've experienced.
How?
We don't. Oh, actually, once they brought it in by a Russian boat, which we intercepted.
Russian boat, which you intercepted.
Hmm.
Why are
Yes.
the Russians still set up across from Mission Row?
I haven't actually seen anyone there in weeks.
You guys caught a Russian boat importing a missile.
Well, no, someone
think
leaked
to
the
act on it.
document. Well, yeah, we intercepted it and got rid of it. Unfortunately, when it came to the Russians we went across the strait, you can thank the senators for that because they approved it and they didn't bother to check the location beforehand and didn't realize it was across from
Who's
Mission
the
Row.
senators?
I can't remember their names.
Copper.
They like
thinking.
letters. Senator Sean one.
Oh.
I only know what they look like. So.
Yeah. We're gonna be honest, when we see them, it's very rare and they're kind of drunk a lot of the time.
So you believe the Simones are connected with the Russians?
Potentially.
Yeah, I don't know if they're supplying stuff to the Russians or the Russians are supplying stuff to them.
Seems obvious, does it not? Check rental.
I don't see anything there. You see anything?
They left already. Sounded like a Futo.
Are you guys in Polito right now?
Yeah, we are right now.
Yo,
We
somebody.
just swapped
I-
rentals.
Oh, that was you guys at the rental shop.
Swap
Okay.
rentals,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
Are you in the area just looking?
No, we had a camera on there and we got a ping there, so we were just making sure it was you or somebody else. It wasn't somebody else.
Yeah, we just swapped rentals because they saw us in the other one.
All right.
You're
Now
just
you
twisting
talk a
words
lot.
to fit. You're twisting words to fit what you want to hear, and I'm telling
No,
you
you're
straight.
twisting words to try to lie to
Ow.
my face. But the more
Yeah,
you
I
lie,
have
the
nothing
deeper
to
you will
lie
go.
about.
I'm
Okay,
double-
tell me what I'm lying about, please.
Right now, you're about 10 feet under.
Okay,
She's
tell me what
only
I'm
1
lying
foot
about.
under.
Tell me what I'm lying about, please.
Copper stuff.
Cross. Stop trying to protect him.
I'm not. You could literally grab him, do the same thing to him, and you get with the same results. He doesn't like
White cop's
Michael. He
back.
doesn't care about Michael.
cop's
He has
still in
nothing to
the
do with the
area.
Simones. The only person he has any sort of loyalty to is Michael Ron.
Has
That is
nothing
it.
to do with the Simones, but works out multiple of their businesses
Yeah,
at a
because
high
of Michael.
position. So
Dude,
does
it's
he
the
have
same way
something
of
to do with
saying
the
that you-
Simones or not? because
Okay,
obviously
that's
he
like
does.
saying that if you work at Cerberus, you must love Mr. Lang, and that's not the case for everyone. It just happens that a lot of the same companies own a lot in the city. He also works at Ironhog, but you're now going to say that what Lucille Hillman's in the Simone's hands? She doesn't know them.
It's completely different.
How is it? You literally have people who have monopolies in this city. And sometimes, you know what? Big companies own smaller companies, and those smaller companies are, people work at. It's not hard in this city to find everyone connected somehow if
Are
you
you
look
done
hard
with
enough.
your stories?
No, I'm kind of question why you're trying to look for something that isn't there.
You seem very protective. Very
Of course I'm
protective when I bring
protective.
up Cross.
Yes, he's my best friend, and on top of that, he's the only person in the city who shouldn't be drugged into this.
Oh, shouldn't be. Interesting.
Yeah, because he has nothing to do with it. And unfortunately, because he is attached to me and has some trust with Michael Ron, he gets dragged into this all the time. The dude literally got blown up by fucking Simone. Got blown up by him. Dude wants nothing to do with him.
Wants nothing to do with him, but decides to work at multiple of his businesses. Right.
Oh my god, again, everyone
You know,
owns
this bike
everything
cop
in the
keeps
city.
rolling
You
through the
can't
area.
avoid it.
Harry and I could
you
kidnap her,
can.
get the attention
No,
off
you
you guys
can't.
that way.
Yes, you
You,
can.
If,
you
if
think
you
that every
guys are
time
down the
someone gets
car,
a job,
Simone,
they're going
open
to
the
look
door
at every
fucking
single
back and
person that
tap her
works in that
first.
company? Because
He
you're on
doesn't need
crack
to
if you
look.
do.
That's-
Simone is the owner.
So you're hold on. I got some information here.
Go
I'm
ahead.
looking at your text messages here with Serge. Oh, you're gonna love this one, boss. He
Interesting.
sent you a picture of him in front of a casket with an upside down cross on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that
and
was
then he
to do
says
with...
what the fuck is this? And you say it's a shrine Nick made.
Yeah, it's trying that Nick made to put Winston Walker off from tracking. Like, you got to remember, guys, I worked in the detective division, and
You're
Nick was
cracking.
being... No, I'm not. Nick was being tracked by Winston Walker. He made a fake shrine to Michael Simone down at the Substantia Road. We all know about it.
Per car in the area now.
Not that deep.
I know about it.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
Yeah, but it
Another
has to do with the
cop car
timing of
pulling up.
everything.
Bike
Yeah.
cop as well.
Like when we started, this was
So-
after we. Sorry, I'm meeting.
Mr. Cross, who
Somehow.
wants nothing to do with the Simones, is interested.
He
in the
just
Simones.
wants to work with Michael Ron. If Michael Ron is connected with Nick Simone, that's unfortunate. That's the answer.
cop's
I
trying
can
to
go
pull us
around and I'll
over.
tell you that till the day I
I thought
die.
you said he wants nothing to do with them. Why is he bringing them up to you? If he wants nothing to do with them, wouldn't
Going
he
off
just
radio
go
free.
about his day?
Because he's finding edgy shit in the
Bruh.
city and asks if I know about it.
I'm listening, by the way. We're just talking to these guys really quick. You know what I mean?
No, he's literally probably responding to shots fired down there, seeing that and going, what the fuck is this?
Hmm. Interesting.
You're looking for an answer that doesn't exist.
Hmm. Interesting.
Are you trying to like bring down Michael Simone yourself?
Hmm. You
Interesting.
better hope I do.
Can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
This is a totally different direction. Do you know who Mark is?
Mark.
Mark of Talon?
Mark of Talon. Explain.
Well, it's someone else I'm looking for.
And who is that?
I don't know this person named Mark.
We're here about the Simones and the Simones only.
Okay.
What's
I'll ask you
what?
again.
Hold on. What's the house that people will kill you over?
Both of them. I live opposite Yokai in Vinewood, and they've broken into and threatened me before. And then the Diamond Dogs are threatening to hurt me over the house at the one up at the lighthouse
Why?
because they want to make it into a compound, and I won't sell them the house. And Yokai don't like it because my back fence doesn't go all the way along, so I can see into their backyard, and they don't like that.
What do you know about the Ministry of Divine Order?
What?
What?
Some detective you are.
I'm not a detective anymore. I haven't been for a while.
I can see why.
I don't enjoy it anymore.
Right, because you've been tainted.
No, because the city is not really that great to look into anything. Everyone's really good at covering their tracks. Really, really good.
Yes, that happens when you have dirty cops, does it not?
Potentially, yeah.
Ah, you would know a lot about that.
What, being around dirty cops?
Yes.
Yes, I've been around quite a few.
Who?
Fred's pretty dirty.
Who?
Fred.
Hmm.
Malton.
Hmm.
He's a
Molten.
snake.
Toretti lied about the war in Sandy Shores. Gunner's pretty naughty on duty a lot of the time.
Yet you're friends with the man that bombs buildings.
I'm friends with a lot of people like that.
Oh.
Literally, isn't there like isn't like half the city got terrorism on their record now?
You're a cop.
So can I not talk to people? Am I supposed to just look?
How do you
sorry,
have an
so
answer
just-
for everything?
Now I see why you ended
because
up
I
in
get
this
questioned
position.
about this all the time. Like you guys think you're the
You.
first one to sit me down and question me about Michael Simone. Bass and Brian do it every week.
Oh,
they have
look at
access
that.
to my phones.
You're
they have access
just
to everything.
so cool and popular.
No, I'm not cool and popular. I'm tired of fucking talking about something that I don't want anything to do with.
Oh, poor you. You got questioned.
Oh my god, no! I'm tired of being questioned about the
Oh,
same
I'm
thing.
so tired of this.
Whoever gave you your information is
Oh,
really, it's
boo.
really
Boo.
hard.
Or
It's
you
super
are just
hard.
foolish.
No, I think I'm okay. I think I know when to back off.
Right. Right. You're friends with the man that bombs building.
I'm not friends with him anymore, am I? So this is old news.
Just like Serge isn't related to the Simones. Right.
Related? Oh my god, are they brothers?
Not what I mean.
I want to know about the Divine Order.
I want to know about the Divine Order too.
Well, if you did your job, I could tell you.
How did
I do my
on.
job. My job is to go to ping.
Your job is to
and
sit on the phone and
response.
chit chat with Michael Simone and Nick Simone like you guys are all good friends.
I haven't spoken to him
Lollygagging,
in like
body
2
ba,
weeks.
booty boo. You get nothing done.
If you say so. I mean, you must know everything about me, yet you know absolutely nothing.
I know you are a dirty fucking cop.
No,
Both
I'm
of
not.
you.
But if you want to say it, say it.
You make me sick.
Okay.
Sit
How
on
am
the
I dirty?
phone, laughing, talking with a terrorist, thinking you're a good cop. You deserve to be fucking fired. Matter of fact, you deserve to be fucking killed. And that's exactly
So
what will
doesn't
happen to
every
you.
single person in the city then, by
Now,
that
things
logic?
can be different for you. We are done
Oh,
with Miss Hall.
okay.
She's a delusional, lost cause.
Yeah.
You could still save yourself if you provide something of value.
I don't know
Card.
what you consider valuable.
You have 5 minutes.
Hey, come here really quick. Yo. So her text messages with Michael Simone, they go empty for 6 months, for like 4 months. So the thing is, how did she know, or how did she even know he was alive if he died like 6 months ago, right? That means they're talking somehow, not through text messages.
Yeah, she's bullshitting. Serge, and every time I mention Serge, she gets real nervous.
Yeah, bro. Oh, dude, he's in love with her. If you look at the text, if you read her messages, he's like, "I'm in love with you," this, that, and the third, and she's like, "Cool, cool, cool." Like, you know what I mean?
Bring that up, because she said he was gay. But one sec.
You guys good?
I was fucking yelling, bro. Yo, brother, I was fucking yelling.
That's fine.
We're gonna kill him anyway. But yeah,
Well, yeah, tell Denzel we might have to just dump him.
Yeah.
I wanted to torture them though. You could dump them and they'll still wake up with the fucking scars.
yeah, exactly.
Just won't remember. That's probably best.
You should ask her, how did she know? How did she find out Michael Simone was still alive, or you know what I mean?
Are these guys not on the radio anymore?
No, they got off because they said they were getting they were like talking to cops or some shit.
Call them and see where they're at.
Right. No, it don't matter, chat. We're killing them anyway.
Gay, you say? Why is he telling you he loves you and he wants to be with you? Oh. 3 strikes, you're out.
He's not picking up.
I'm making her break.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
might be like pulled over or something.
Yeah, maybe. Should I ask her about the Michael Simone thing, or you want to ask her?
I did dig into it some more.
All right.
This is not funny.
All right.
I'm just a nervous laugh.
Here's what's going on here, Jenny. Let me ask you a question, Jenny. When Michael Simone got murdered, how did you know he was still alive?
I found out when I worked out for myself in December reading his autopsy, and I went and told Bass and Brian.
Go ahead. So you read his autopsy, and by reading his autopsy, you found out he was alive still.
Worked out he could be alive, and then I proceeded to, okay, here you go. Bass knows all this. Brian knows all this. You can go confirm this with them. We actually got someone to dig up his grave and take a bone. And when we wanted to go test it at the hospital to check that it was him, the rules of the hospital for how you check stuff suddenly changed. And when we went back to get another part of the body, somebody had removed the entire body.
So who was the doctors that were involved in that court case? Did you say them from before? I need a list.
The only one that
I can't find the
was...
docket. It's not on the docket anymore on the government website.
The only one that was written on there that I can remember is Dahlia Faye.
Dahlia Faye.
Yes.
Who is she involved with?
I don't know. Barely know her. She's just a doctor.
I'll make a call.
All right. Now, I'm going to ask you this one question because you're already at 3 strikes. But I will say something here, Jenny. This might remove a strike if you answer it properly. If you don't answer it properly, you're going to die. Okay. So how are you in contact with Simone now?
My main phone, he called me last week on it.
No, that's not what I asked.
Number.
How do you talk to him normally now?
On my phone. He just calls me from an unknown number.
He calls you from an unknown number and you just pick up and answer him.
I pick up all my unknown numbers, yeah.
There's no, burner phone. There's no secret meetup area or anything?
Nope.
Because I find that very hard to believe, Jenny, because the only text messages you guys have with each other is that of one in the past 6 months. So if you're in contact with him this often, I don't believe you.
I didn't hear from him. Okay, I'll reiterate. In December, I realized he could be alive. I reported to Bass and Brian, and then Jaeger broke my fucking legs. So I spent the entire month of January in a wheelchair, or like close enough to, and not doing anything. And then at the end of January, I think it was the 26th, he called me from an unknown number to tell me he was alive. But at that point, Brian already had a picture of him. It was old news. And then since then, he's called me 3 more times from unknown numbers, all to my personal phone. As I said, he called the last few times he's called, he's wanted PD information and I won't give it.
On who?
Cy Carter.
Why?
Because Cy got in trouble and got put in jail, and he wanted to know why, and I wouldn't tell him because it was Brian's investigation.
Why does he think he can call you for that?
He beats me. Maybe he thought we were closer than what we are. The moment someone tries to get PD information from me, I'm not cool with that.
Really? Because it sounded like you were close. You're friends.
I would never give PD information. And he never asked for it before now.
Strike 4.
Uh-oh. That means a painful
How else
death.
do you want it to answer that? That's the truth. Like, if you're wanting something that doesn't exist, I don't know what else to give you. You're like striking me for things that are
we're just not fucking
truth.
stupid. Let me ask you this question,
Go
Jenny.
ahead.
When you were texting Michael Simone, all those text messages, hey, I know you're dead. I can't believe this is happening to you, this, that, and the third. When you found out through Brian that Simone was alive, how come you didn't text him all that then, saying, oh, how can you be...
Brian asked me not to. Brian asked me not to. Bass asked me not to. Bass asked me to stay out of it, so I did.
Hold on. Yo, get back on the radio, yeah?
There's like fucking... We got pulled over by 5 cops. Bass is up there. They told
yeah,
her.
Denzel.
They literally were. Here. Listen. To
Just
this.
get on the radio. Get on the radio.
We're out of the area. We're out of the area right now.
All right,
so we won't be in range.
All right. Okay.
They pulled us over. I want to give you this shit. Fucking Bass was grilling us, telling us they've searched everywhere and they're looking for the 2 kidnapped cops.
All right. Sounds
So
good.
they're
Go to the
6 cops up
gallery.
in
Go to the
Toledo.
gallery and buy a 5G ring. Buy 2 5G rings for you and Harry.
Okay.
They're like $500. Just buy. I'll give you the money. Just buy them and then use them and then get back on the radio.
All right, we'll go down there as soon as we have another cop trying to get to us. So me and Harry are dipping real quick, getting the cop off of us, and then we'll grab the 5G ring.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
Bye.
They got pulled over by Bass and a bunch of cops and basically just questioned them and they said they searched every single spot in Toledo, but they're sticking up there because they don't believe him.
The fuck?
Yeah. And he said that they searched every single area and he said it's flooded with cops up here in Toledo.
You can't make it yet?
No. And they said they're out of the area. They got out of the area and they're not going to be on radio range because they don't have any of those relics and shit. So I told them to go down to the gallery and buy 5G rings.
I'm gonna give him a call.
He said Bass is grilling them.
Hey, Ramee just told me the info. So probably best to let this thing cool down. I also thought if we do what you said, and they know it's you that drops them out, they're gonna check the phone records, everything. I mean, what we could do is we could still dump them, and then they'll wake up and they'll still have the scars on them and everything. So
I have their phones as well.
all right. Any questions you want me to ask since you guys can't make it here? They're bullshitting us 100%. Jenny slipped up and said she was friends with Michael Simone, and now she's trying to say, "Oh, well, I didn't mean it like that." I'm like, "Oh, sure you didn't." Yeah. All right, we'll just lay low for now. Copper definitely seems to have a lot of knowledge on this subject as well.
She's not talking
Jenny,
though. That's
almost.
the thing.
But she's not talking because, well, actually, you know what? Let's try to get her to talk, Ramee.
All right.
All right, we'll talk to you. Let us know. Let's split them up.
No. Copper has separation anxiety.
We know your friend's lying. If you want the same fate, go ahead. Continue the lies. But if you wish to live,
You bloody Benchuk, you said you an
suffer
Indian accent
painful
next.
death, I suggest you tell us everything you know.
Where do you want to start?
The Simones could only be on the run this long if they have people working with or for
Listen to you
them
bloody Benfuck, you bloody
in
Ben.
important positions. Do you agree?
I believe it, yes.
Who
You
do
bloody
think these
bastard,
people
tell us
are?
where bloody Simone is.
I don't feel that it's any I think there's important people that are on the street level that are part of organized crime situations where they can help either smuggle things or allow them to escape or
You kick my dog, you
get
bloody.
information. And I also think there's people like
Fuck
police
you.
officers, maybe even I don't even know if it's a government official level,
I gotta get all the
Like,
hemispheres.
the
No.
DOJ, but they have to look the other way and allow things to happen, or like just don't act. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. I believe Jenny Hall has been doing exactly what you said.
I think Jenny has been placed in a very horrible position. Because at the beginning of this,
Gotta cover all the hemispheres, chat.
there was a concern for how Michael had latched onto her.
I'm a man of diversity.
And it was very strange because he was dating another person. And so we were trying to understand what his angle was. My concern was that he was looking for information from her. And I told Jenny to continue whatever relationship that she has, whatever cordial friendship that they had started with, that I wanted her to stay close so that I can observe him from kind of like the shadows and then make decisions on what to act on. It's a tactic we've used for other criminals in the past. But because of that, and having the support to continue what she's doing, people on the outside thought she was having a relationship with her, and that she would leak information because she has feelings attached. And so it made it impossible for her to do her investigative side. Everybody was going to doubt her no matter what. And then people like to bandwagon on things, especially when they're not included or they hear it secondhand. So it puts her in a weird position because now she doesn't want anything to do with it to further prove the point that she doesn't have a deeper connection. But from a professional side, I've been telling her to continue it so that hopefully he would slip up and we would be able to get the drop on him.
You understand, though, that her loyalty is not fully with the police department?
Yes, I understand that, and I can't
I'm gonna be honest.
own.
Like, reading. Wait, say that again.
Yes, I agree with what you're saying, but she's not the only one.
Are you in the same position she is? Is your loyalty not fully with the police department, or who are you speaking about?
I have loyalty for myself. I don't know who's going to sabotage my investigations. I don't know who's going to steal the work that I do. I don't know who's going to run their mouth to someone and get me in a bad situation. But this is like a personal opinion. I got a lot of trust issues.
I understand that, but you need to understand from what I'm saying is that you're not understanding what I'm saying. I don't believe anything she's saying out there. Neither does he. Okay.
I had a bit of a headache.
Oh, you're good.
Well,
you're good.
You stated that there's other dirty cops.
Yes.
Besides Jenny.
I don't think Jenny's dirty.
Dirty.
Like, no, she is. She is.
Like, there's... I hear a helicopter.
Yeah, there's a air one's outside.
Okay.
Okay, gonna get my grapple gun ready. Okay, get my loadout in preparation. All right, all right.
I have a professional opinion and then a personal opinion on Jeffrey Bundy.
Right, when cops come raiding through the door, gonna have this on deck. All right.
I believe that Bundy is challenged. Let me read it out like that. I think it's a challenge for Bundy to make decisions because of his family, because his family does illegal things or convolutes things or does not have the an integrity. He tries to protect them and it jeopardizes his job and his
family.
Kick my Wi-Fi box.
I forgot what his wife's name is. He's a doctor.
Lionel Bundy. One moment. Tell me. Yes. 10:41.
Oh. What happened?
I got that doctor's profile being sent.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, continue.
I think that Bundy's moral compass is more in the direction of wanting to protect his family instead of holding up what he knows is wrong from right. Am I making sense?
Yes. Is this your professional or personal opinion?
I think that's a both. I think his
see.
heart's in the right place, but I think people get hurt, like collateral damage based on his decisions.
How did he adopt Cleo Shaw, the woman tortured by the Simones?
Dude, I don't even fucking know, because he also adopted Psych Carter.
I believe Cleo Shaw to be brainwashed.
You believe she should be brainwashed or is brainwashed?
She is.
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
Hmm.
She was very closely involved with Nick Simone before Michael went on the run. Nicholas and Cleo were at each other. Cleo had stabbed Nicholas, and Nicholas was paired with his brother, planting car bombs and trying to snipe Cleo Shaw. And I know that personally because I dressed up as her to play a decoy to get Cleo to safety, and I was shot.
Hmm. Serge Cross. Tell me the truth about him.
I don't really know a lot about Serge.
I see.
I rarely see him.
Officers or
What?
doctors you believe to be, what did you say? Since you don't agree with the term dirty, people that have their judgment clouded. Is Dahlia Faye one of them? Sends it again.
I don't.
No. All right, I have to hang up to look, but I should have it. Dahlia Faye. What was her involvement?
She was just the doctor on scene for when we transported Michael's body to the morgue.
Well, how was she corrupt?
I don't actually know how she's corrupt.
Or
I don't
someone
know
may
too
have
much
taken
about her.
advantage of her during the autopsy.
I'm not sure if Hall outlined it enough. It has to do with the timeline of when things were happening because Jenny and I were in a car. We were talking about the autopsy. She asked me if I could find the report. Pulled up the report. Hold on.
I'm gonna go talk to the other one outside, all right?
Yeah.
I pulled up the report. Jenny and I had both agreed that.
Hey, Dahlia Faye. Who was the
Mhm.
who was the doctor that did the autopsy on Michael Simone?
I believe it was two of them, and she was one of them.
Who was the other one?
I cannot remember. I'm sorry.
Okay, and they're the ones. They were the first responders as well.
No, the first responder I believe was Alto. I can't be sure of that. I would have to go back through the reports.
Okay. Is that report on the docket?
Yes, it will tell you.
Can you find it for me? Or let me know what
Yeah.
what it's titled.
It's the people versus Michael Simone.
And that Did you say fix your face?
I can't find any of that other than Reed Dankleaf.
I get the exact name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give me a sec. Hey, so I just talked to Jenny outside. She said there was another doctor alongside Dahlia. She's getting me
Who?
I don't know. She's getting me the docket right now. It's on the government website. We'll find out shortly.
I think Fix Your Face is a plastic surgery company.
I believe you, Copper.
It was closed, so I think the Department of Justice may have got rid of it.
Oh, for real?
I'm not even able to find it.
That she's grilled on this, not only in a professional setting, but like between her
I'm gonna
friends
look though.
and also just random people that she's never met before that accuse her of things.
Hey, guys, the block is so fucking hot. They're just patrolling Polito.
For what reason though? I don't understand why they're even doing that.
I don't fucking know, but Harry and I can't even get close.
Why are they just patrol? Maybe you guys being up there is what's ticking them off.
Fucked off and they're still up there.
We heard Air 1 in the sky like 10 minutes. Where's the car, by the way, in case they come in here?
Way down the street.
Alright.
Lies always come around to bite you, don't they?
If I had lied, sure.
Copper's telling us quite different things.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. People's judgment being clouded, not being able to make the right decisions, not being able to do their job properly. You didn't tell me about this.
I don't understand what you mean.
Bundy.
What about him?
You told me he has no connection or involvement.
No. He was part of the investigation completely. I never said that. I said I don't. You asked
What
me about
role
his
did he
family.
play?
Oh, he helped investigate. He still was helping investigate. I think he still is with Brian.
Still.
I think he might have stopped. I'm not sure. I don't know who's involved in this.
You bloody bastard, you Ben. Well, Olivia Copper. Listen, do you know who the other doctor was that was with Dahlia?
I can look at my notes.
Yeah, please do.
Copper looks at notes that are in Vest.
Okay. Takes vest notes out. She said she might have the notes of who the other doctor was that's with Dahlia.
Where?
She's looking at it right now, she said.
Uncuff her so we could see.
Matter of fact, can you check on your MD? Oh, no, you're not on duty anymore.
Flips back several pages. Mercy Moon. And
Mercy.
Dahlia Faye.
Okay.
Mercy Moon.
Was it Mercy Moon?
It could be. Again, I'm so sorry. I can't call off the top of my head.
All right.
At this point, we just need to wait this shit out. I'm gonna call to get a search on those people's names.
Bye. Hey, I got a question for you, Jenny. When I'm assuming the PD found out about Dahlia Faye covering that up or whatever, right? Whatever happened with her?
I don't know if they ever really looked at that.
Nobody ever questioned the doctors having a fake autopsy or report?
No, like I think they were more like, like they were more enthralled with the fact that he could be alive versus the doctors. Or they may be looking into it. I don't know. I'm not privy to that information anymore.
Okay.
It's a Brian question. I'm sorry. Or a Bass question.
Bye.
They've
Why and how do you think that's possible?
that they can do that
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have any legislation or any kind of legal backup for us to tell people what they can and can't wear. I would like to be able to stop and frisk anybody that looks like Michael Simone. But they specifically use this tactic because when Michael was first captured, it was because of a off-duty officer spotting him.
You used to do investigation work, did you not?
I still do.
Dr. Dahlia Faye was involved during the autopsy of Michael Simone
Mm-hmm.
when he faked his death. Dahlia Faye is hired to a company called Fix Your Face. There are people going around looking just like Michael Simone. Suspicious, no?
Let me ask.
Very, very suspicious.
And on top of that, Copper, I asked Jenny just now, and she said that none of the officers even looked into the doctors faking the autopsy report. They just said they were so baffled by Simone still being alive.
Sounds like it's right here.
The timing of everything is just bad.
Brother, they're right outside, brother.
That's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck do we get located?
Yo.
I don't
Oh my
understand.
god. Yo, I have a cop outfit in my closet. You want me to go change real quick, walk outside and see what's going on?
No. I don't understand how we get located every time we do this shit.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't fucking make sense.
Are they outside? We gotta go see.
Sounds like they're sounds like they're searching this area, like the helicopter and everything.
That's what
Why Polito out of everywhere?
That's what Denzel said. Denzel said they're searching everywhere in Polito, every nook and cranny in Polito. This is crazy, man. How the fuck they can find out where we are, but they don't know where the fuck Michael Simone at?
Exactly, bro.
fuck going on over here? Are we near water? The fuck? What am I hearing, brother?
Bro, what the hell?
You know what the worst part about all this, chat? I don't even know where the fucking car is where K parked.
You guys on the radio?
Oh my god, your phone's blowing up. Who is this? I'm sure I'm outside of PBSO. My head popped. Who was this 2 days ago?
Winston Walker.
Brother, there's like 5 cops in her phone saying they're looking for her. Winston Walker, Gunner, Mackenzie Hayes. Everybody's saying, please be okay, we're coming.
The question is, why are they here?
I don't know, brother, but her phone has like 5 cops saying that they're looking for her.
You know what? We need to get the boys to start just marking cops in the city.
Yeah. Denzel, tell me you're on radio.
Yo, pigeon.
Hello.
Let me say, I'm gonna see if people want you to be alive, because hey, Jenny's messages, she got like 6 texts saying people want her, that they're looking. Hey Copper, I hope you had a good weekend. Sorry I'm around. You got Brick sending you a big ass long text message.
Is that the only person?
Yep, that's it.
Oh my god.
All right.
Fucking whatever, dude. Just fucking shoot me. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
No.
What's that? Wait, what's that gonna do?
Bro, it's time for me to break my fast too, chat. Why the fuck is Gunner saying that he's looking for you? What? Gunner? That is not... What, Gunner? Oh,
Gunner, I love Gunner. Gunner and I are very, very close.
what? What you mean?
Yeah. He's like my adoptive son almost. I consider Gunner one of my closest people in my life.
Is he involved with this shit?
No. No, he got twisted and tormented by... He likes to spit at Nick Simone. You probably get along with him. They like to go down to the hospital and have spitting matches with each other. It's kind of grim.
Wait, can I respond to somebody's... Can I respond to whoever's texting you when I'm looking at your phone?
I don't think you can.
Also, who is lunch prepared for when you're free? Who is this?
What did it say?
Lunch is prepared for when you're free. Your phone's blowing up.
I don't know. Reading me texts that I don't know.
What do you mean? Literally every day they say lunch is ready. Lunch is ready. Lunch. Dude.
Oh, Maximilian Angel. He runs Liquid Library. He makes me lunches.
Okay.
I don't like how this is exposing the fact that I'm a giant loser and no one cares.
Okay. Hey, hey, come here. Hey,
Kelly's right over us.
Where's your car at? So I know where to run to.
No, it's not even.
Oh, so it's Raps, brother. The second we get out of here. All right.
Yes.
Let me put my grapple gun in my.
No, we just stay in here.
Oh, okay.
But it sounds like they're fucking like right over us.
Okay.
Worst case.
Hey, if the cops come in here, what the hell are we doing? We getting out of here, right?
Just use these hostages. Worst case, let's stay near them.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have my gun out then.